because like sitting in grants forever is so boring.
I don't mind sitting in grants because then I can just warm up with people.
Okay, gotta put in my
Imagine
credit card
competing,
information.
couldn't be me.
47370291
It's fun.
3527 2482.
Is this your social security number?
No, that was my credit card number.
Wow.
Ooh.
Probably should not have said that out loud on stream.
Yeah, that's fine.
To be fair, like the only
That was
thing I'm
also
gonna
not
need
my
is more
credit card
dice.
number. That was also not my credit card number. I mean, the first 7 digits were, but that's just like normal Wells Fargo card stuff. Because like every credit card, depending on the bank, is the same like first 7 or 8 digits.
Oh, that's fair. I say that because I have no fucking. Anyways, since it has been quite a little while since we've played, I'm gonna give the recap this time, unless one of y'all wants to go for it. But
See, I would like to give recaps, but then you say I have an inspiration point, and then I forget that I have the inspiration point. So then I realize, inspiration is one of those mechanics that is always forgotten in the most crucial moment, and you only remember about it afterwards.
Yeah, that happens. I think out of the 3 times I've gotten inspiration, I've only used it once. Like literally one time.
I've been looking at maybe changing it up some, but as of the moment, it'll stay as. Just let me know when you're streaming and when
We're
we can
good.
get.
We're good
He's
to go.
definitely
Okay.
streaming. I have started to acquire channel points.
Alrighty. Building up towards the ultimate goal.
Yes.
Alright. So, last time we played, quite a bit happened. The party started and was brought via the Wyvern Rider Brad, teleporting them to the Wyvern Court, a place in a humid area where there seems to be a small city of sorts, with a massive courtroom in the heart of it. The party explored for the first day they arrived in the bazaar, and accrued several new weapons, spells, looked at some of their items and figured out what they were, and in general seemed to have gained a power boost significantly. Afterwards, they went and rested in an inn, where Gaul drank a potion, failed a check, and acted like a chicken for the rest of the night.
That was awesome.
And after everyone rested well, they woke up and went to their court hearing. They were picked up outside of the court and placed inside, where they first met the lawyers, which were questionable at worst and horrible as well. But they selected one that seemed like he would be very good at his job, and stepped inside the actual court. Piglik was brought before them, and the court began. Some pieces of evidence were laid down, and nothing truly stern except for Piglik saying specifically he would probably do what he was accused of, but saying that he just didn't. Then, after some time passed, Zone of Truth was cast upon Piglik to try to get him to spill the beans, and somehow, despite obviously lying to the party, he was not coming up on the Zone of Truth and was able to repeat what he said without issue. After the party attempted pressuring him using this and evidence, to not a ton of luck, the opposing defendant suggested that They break court for 2 days for both sides to accrue more evidence. After attempting to pin him down some more, they eventually agreed, and now have 2 days until the next court hearing to acquire evidence from the scene and witnesses. And I believe that is everything.
That is, in fact, everything.
Alright. So, I assume whatever y'all have been planning, I would just be y'all, like, talking about it in your own court, or in, like, a private room after the hearing. And around now, you have gotten out. It's still fairly early in the morning. It is probably close to around 10 to 11. The court case hearing was rather early. Here, and also, let me go on and get a stream picture for us. Vial of blood. And let me go on and send the owlbear. That's right. So, where are y'all off to first?
It's a good question, honestly.
Where was the blonde dude?
The what?
He is in the bazaar. I believe he said it would be at least a day, but he had a lot of orders, so it may take
No.
2.
Different person. The blonde halfling who introduced us
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
the half-orc.
to the contracts, because we want to find that person.
Right.
What town was he in?
So, at Perrin's or your lawyer?
No, so I think we should definitely head back to Perrin's and talk to, there can't be just one big guy in there. There's got to be underlings. We need to find this
He
specific
was probably a middleman.
Yeah, we need to find the specific halfling and, try to obtain some information, any type of useful information that could help us out. So I think we should head that way.
There's a type of torture where they had bamboo shoots and then put them under people's bodies and force them into them, and just like
I don't
them
think
so
we're
the
gonna.
bamboo grew through them.
I don't think
That
we're
could
gonna
be
have
a
to go
potential.
anywhere near that. But
Willie,
If we need torture methods, I can come back.
Willie, do we know where Piglet is staying until trial?
You specifically have not been told. As you entered the city, you were basically told, it's for his safety just as much as yours, but because he caused problems, he's in one of the holding facilities.
So he is actually not going to be able to obtain any evidence himself if he's actually being held. He's being held captive, essentially.
He is basically, yes, but
Okay.
his lawyer will be able to
Right,
go
right,
and acquire it for him.
That's what I figured.
Okay, works for me.
Kill a fucking lawyer.
Yeah,
Sounds like-
seriously.
Sounds good enough for me.
If we kill the lawyer, would that fuck us up?
Wow.
Maybe just a bit.
Wrong.
It's just a question.
Asking for a friend, I assume.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Good.
All right, so who has a better idea than going to Perrin's and trying to find somebody? That is far as fuck. Do we have any access to teleportation? Any? Like, will the court provide any type of, like, transport or anything like that, or is it entirely
I think
up
they
to
said
us?
they would.
Given you were brought here via
Right,
teleportation,
right.
you could probably figure it out. You just need to talk to one of the people, or one of the Wyvern Riders, or go and buy it yourself, probably.
Do we remember who brought us here? He could potentially be home.
Oh, God, I can't remember his name.
Sure, in that. I should.
I mean, that guy seemed pretty on our side about everything. If it was somebody we should seek out, it should probably be him. Unless we just wanted to pay to teleport.
Brad the Wyvern.
Yeah, Brad. His name is Brad. Yeah, I just saw that.
Also, we're pretty low on funds.
Yeah.
So
That's me. Low on funds.
All right, so
we also spent a bunch on what did you,
we bought a bunch of shit, man.
Yeah.
All right, so who wants to go find Brad?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's
can you
stand
cast
outside
locate
the
person or
court-
something?
What's that, Andrew?
We're just standing inside the courthouse. Brad? Brad? Anybody seen Brad?
Redbird!
Can I make an announcement? I lost my mom. Sorry.
Where's my mom? I got stuck in the Legos aisle.
Could y'all make me a quick just investigation check?
Just what I was looking for.
Who has high investigation? Actually,
We all have to.
Well, we all are making the check.
Yeah.
oh okay.
Doesn't matter. Nat 20.
Hey. All right.
No proficiencies in it, so it's just a 20. Just
I
a
got a
20.
7.
I got a 4.
Yeah.
Basically, as you're kind of calling around, there's a whoosh of wind, and there is a different rider that swoops by. Who are you looking for, son?
We're looking for Brad.
Oh, I'll explains it. His shift just ended. He's over at the Roost.
Let's head that way then.
Yeah, I'll point you the direction. And he'll sort of explain where to go to that. It just seems to be where most Wyvern riders go to drop off their mounts.
Okay.
So a little more troublesome to get to than most other places in the city because it's apparently has to be a high up on
I
a
figured
sort of
as
peak
much.
of sorts for the bird like wyverns. But after about 30 minutes of walking / climbing at certain points, you would be able to get up there without any real issue.
Alright, so game plan. Find Brad. How the fuck is he going to take all of us back to one place?
Well, he brought us all here.
Didn't know we were there were multiple people, weren't there?
No,
Was it-
the
oh.
one dude was. Brad just brought us here from the camp or the trail in the cavern in the canyon.
Gotcha. Alright, well let's go find Brad and beg him to take us somewhere for free. Walk into the Roost and kind of just look around and observe the situation.
All right. So you would be able to walk in. First thing that hits you is this isn't the pleasant smell of people who live here. This is the smell of dung. Like it hits you over like a wave, but you are able to see. It almost looks more like a birdhouse, where there are several large cages up top, which seem to have plenty of room for the wyverns to move around, that they will be placed into. A couple are actually moving around through the rafters, not in a cage, just by moving, using their claws. And sort of up in one of the cages, you would be able to see Brad sort of sitting down next to his, petting him.
Brad! That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna yell Brad.
There's a quick moment of, what the fuck? And we'll see you again. Oh.
Oh, these
Yeah.
guys.
He'll have his wyvern sit down and go and close the door. Hey, would you look who it is?
What's up, boys?
He showed up.
Hey!
Oh, are you here?
No, I'm just checking in.
What the
I'm
fuck?
in the
I
middle
got
of it. I'm impressed I can even connect.
Alright, but he will swing the cage open and sort of slide down a rope And all right, the hell are y'all doing up here?
We need
That's
a
all he has
ride.
to say to us after Sarutar just died.
Seriously.
Yeah, you died, Sartar, by the way.
I'm gonna come back to life as an Oathbreaker and start beating the fuck out of our rogue.
You died. It's a. You know what? I respect that. You had the most like unpaladin death of dying off screen.
Yeah, food poisoning.
The least
I
honorable.
had food. You couldn't even make me drunk or distracted, like fixing Benny up.
Nope.
Nope, you just died off screen.
He didn't even write it. Like Sartar and Benny were like saw an all-you-can-eat pie competition and
Nope.
joined.
You're not even
No.
going to be in the credits, dude.
Off screen.
Benny will be in the
my
credits, but
lord.
not you.
Off screen.
Damn.
It's
Okay, at least Benny's.
Yeah.
At
You'll,
least Benny.
you'll be in there as Benny's handler, but your name won't. No.
Sorry, I can live with that. I can live with that.
You are not dead. Do not worry. Anyways, okay. Oh shit, that's right. Yeah. Hold on. He will go to the back wall and sort of. It looks like the McDonald's cubby for all your shoes. And he'll look around for a bit before finally finding his bag and taking it out. Suppose this is pretty important. There we go. Alright. So hand this to any rider, and while they'll have to supervise you the entire time, you have passage anywhere they can teleport you.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But it's a return trip each time. And I have to get a new one for you, just to make sure that you don't show up somewhere fucking in the Sultan Coconate. Fucking, I can't speak today. Culkin Sultanate. Kirkin Sultanate, there we go.
Oh, Willie. I mean, Brad.
But, anyways, I am off duty, so unless you really need me,
Nope. Thank
I'll
you
be here in the coop.
so much for all of that. We are going to go prove our innocence, because fuck that guy.
best of luck. Don't worry, heard from some of the boys that his lawyer was running his mouth a little too much for the court to like, so he's getting a lesson.
Yeah.
He'll be a little delayed before he can make his way over.
Fucking medium style. I like it. Nice, Brad. All right, so we'll take that and be on our merry fucking way.
Alrighty. As you make your exciting path from the 2 minute conversation back 30 minutes down the hill, you will be able to arrive back, and you can basically wave down anyone you like.
Nice. Okay, so let's come up with a game plan. Like a game plan we can actually talk about.
Head to Perrin's, find that bartender, and
Yep.
see if he can give us any more information on Big Boy.
You gonna give us some insight, Luna?
It's a good question. Should we go to Perrin's? Yes. But the question is like, Perrin's is in like that other town that we're trying to get to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unless I'm being stupid.
Perrin's is in the first town we were in.
Yeah. So it's
Are
literally
we
just
still wanted there?
I mean, we're captured.
Well,
at this
you're
point.
not wanted there.
Well, not me, of course, because I'm innocent.
Well, we're
You're not
literally
wanted there.
we're literally in court for this, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a known thing. We're I mean,
True, but also like, there's the.
But we're not being held by the legal system. We're being held by some weird dudes on dragons, some furries. They're scalies.
Also, wouldn't the fairies not like me anymore because I broke out of their jail?
I mean, so
Probably not.
if it's a matter of who's the most fucking wanted and doesn't want to go back to that town, it's me. Like, it was actually, I can tell you exactly who is the most easily identified of the motherfuckers.
Only the cat is wanted, so if Luna goes as a person, we're good.
True, and they basically don't have anything on me because I didn't bring my staff, and that was
Me out.
Wait, did I transform when I was there? I think I did.
No, so here's the thing.
I don't believe so.
Here's the thing. It's just Braxton and myself who will be easily identified if we're going off of just walking around, fucking around, somebody knowing we're wanted. That's the shitty part. So is that... I guess we have to decide, is that something we're actually going to be worried about? Because, like, how else are we fucking supposed to go back there? We haven't been that many places. We didn't talk to anybody prior to that about, you know, the deer shit. Like, we have to go back to that town.
Disguise yourself somehow.
It was just sparkly, like.
Unless you guys just don't give a shit and we want to fight through everyone, which could be fine too. Or there could be paperwork where we might.
I like disguising yourself.
Is like, let's just fight.
I like disguising yourself. However, we have a giant elephant man thing. How do you disguise that?
Yeah.
We could also
I
do
mean, you
stealth
guys
everywhere
can
too,
trade.
because I have like pass without trace.
The shitty thing is for what I think is about to happen, we only have one person who could truly get in undetected. I mean, I'm pretty stealthy. Like, I'm actually pretty stealthy, but I don't.
But I can add a +10 to all stealth checks.
Hey, you could instead of trying to have people not look at you, you could go in and start handing out flyers for fucking global warming flyers. Or like, hey, can you donate to our cause? People will actively look away from you, so you don't even have to hide. They'll choose to not look at you for you.
Or we could dress up as priests or something.
True. All right. Let me know how it goes.
We're all gonna
No.
die.
I'm going back to the toilet with my food poisoning I died of.
If you guys want to try and like stealth in or do disguises, like, I mean, I'll try. I just don't think it's necessarily gonna work. And
Right.
pass without a trace is great, but it lasts for what, an hour? We all have to stick together if we're gonna use it. So I'm just not sure. Like,
It's,
Okay, so we
yeah,
have
up to 1 hour.
so I don't think it's gonna work for like general hiding the entire time we're there.
You have to be within 30 feet of me for it to work.
how quick is teleportation? How long does it
Teleportation,
take?
generally there's about a minute of difference.
Okay, and then he said we would have to reacquire these return passes when we get back. Like if we wanted to go boom, 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 like to other places.
Correct.
Okay, I say I like where your head's at, Luna, with what you want to do. We have time, in case you didn't catch that. We have time. We could go back. We could all go back, sit on the outskirts, send you in, and go try to find this specific halfling. Come back, have time to do what you wanted to do. I think we can accomplish what we need to in Parents pretty quickly. You're either high intimidation. You're high intimidation, right?
We need to be back very quickly.
Well, no, we have 2 days.
Because
We have 2 days.
yes, I'm saying like we can only spend like a day there.
We won't even. I don't even think we're gonna spend that. That's the thing.
Because
There's a minute difference from when we teleport to when we get there. It's
Yeah, that's
it's
fine.
nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like
We can
travel
do that.
time doesn't exist. I think that's our best choice at this point. Because I like what you want to do too, but we have some time before that needs to happen. Not a shitload.
Since we have time, we can do that.
Okay, so let's all
Any
agree.
chance we could start out at the edge of town so I could potentially find like a stick?
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna like try to be teleport. I don't know. I would imagine it teleports you pop in the middle of town or something, Willie.
Or
Yeah,
to the
you will
other
be
teleporter
teleported-
in town.
Oh, well, if you remember, Chris doesn't have a teleportation circle, but there is a town basically right next to it that has one that you originally teleported to and then walked there.
Okay, got it.
Which it's a quick walk. It's only about an hour.
But okay, so yeah, let's find a place to go teleport to that motherfucker and get started.
Cool.
Anybody not agree with that?
I'm good.
Braxton over there being silent and strong and sexy.
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah. Which there are a couple riders along the way. Is there anything you're looking particularly for in one? Because basically you just told, show this to a rider that's on duty, and they'll take you.
So I guess we'll just start yelling for a rider, any rider, first rider that passes. First one to take attention.
Like
There
trying
will
to hail
be-
a cab.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Braxton shows
there
some
will
leg.
be a there will be a high elf woman who is on a wyvern who drops by. How can I help you?
We need to be teleported as close to Perrins as possible. And then we'll shortly need a ride back, or a teleport back.
What is parents?
What is the name of that town? I can't remember the name of that town. The town next to it. Fuck. Does anybody remember the name of that town? God damn it, Willie.
I'm not gonna make y'all remember from the beginning of a campaign.
Yeah, I can't
hell-
remember.
Last night around 6 a.m., I'm like, wait, I don't remember the name of those towns. They are Mylar was the name of the town nearby, and Turst was the name of the town that you actually went to.
All right, we need a ride to Mylar. Mylar's teleport pad.
Okay. Give me just a moment to wrap this up, and I will be with you. And you will see, like, off a little bit in the distance, she's just carrying cages with prisoners off somewhere behind the hill. But before too long, 10 minutes with the wyvern helping, they're all carried off. Alright, let's go. And she'll walk you all to a teleportation center. Grab your ticket and show it to the old halfling who's sitting there. Hello! Papers, please!
Oh, God.
Basically, just throw the paper at him. And everyone's able to get on the pad.
Yeah, we're on the pad.
Oh my fucking god, not this guy again. It's magic too. It's magic too.
See, now I have audio, so when Mr. Magic comes back, I can go even further.
God.
Alright. And with another quick, the sigils burn yellow, and you are cuffed. And everything is a blinding light for a short time, and then you find yourself stumbling out of a portal, and you are in Mylar again.
Yay! Back to where we started.
If
So
y'all can
happy.
ever hear my background noise, let me know and I can switch to push to talk.
Yeah, I'm sick of your shit, man. Ruining the session.
I can't hear anything.
I
so
can't
think
hear
you're good.
shit. Yeah, you're fine.
Cool.
So, strategy. I think everybody will walk to the edge of the town and hope we don't hear anything going absolutely apeshit, and assuming Luna sabotaged everything, we're going to put the weight of the mission on your shoulders, and you're going to go in and you're going to either... I think we should approach this cautiously at first. And if he's...
This is in his self-interest, though, so he should be fine.
If he's an asshole, like, I know you can intimidate the shit out of him. But,
Okay, so you're saying that to the group. Could you say that to Luna?
bitch, I
Like
just did.
telling me like what we're doing.
Because
Because I really haven't. Luna hasn't been paying attention.
I'm going to kill myself in game and just end this.
Just looking away.
It's for the It's for the audience. The immersion.
Yeah, some immersion. All right, you go fucking investigate this shit. You do you. I'm giving you full permission to just fucking whatever. You go do you. The weight of the mission of everything is on your fucking shoulders. You do exactly what you want to do.
I'm gonna be completely honest here, Gaul. I wasn't really paying attention to like the first part of it. All I know is that we kind of just walked towards a circle, saw a light, and now we're here. Who am I investigating now? And who told you can tell me what to do?
Good lord, I can feel his blood pressure rising from here.
Braxton will speak up. Well, Luna, you see, if you remember when we first arrived at Parents, we had to go down into the basement, and there was a halfling bartender, blonde hair, and he was the one that introduced us to Peter, who lied about offering us the contract. So perhaps this bartender will be able to shed some more light on the situation.
Cool. Got it. Okay, Braxton. That's all I needed to hear. Got it. Thank you for letting me know. I'm on my way. And I'll switch into cat form and walk off.
I'm going to fucking find you. I'm going to fucking kill you.
So
in game.
It's getting to be around afternoonish now. Noon, as in 12. And you are able to make your way just outside the city and deploy the cat. And so, Luna, where are you going to go first?
Well, I'm gonna go up to Perrin's.
Alright.
I'm not gonna like immediately go in yet. Shit, I didn't think this through. I need to check my stats.
You seem to have time. There doesn't seem to be many people on the streets right now.
Can I look into Perrin's and see how many people are in there?
Yeah. Are
Do I?
you trying to do this stealthily, or are you trying to do this just?
Well, I'm a cat. I'm a cat. Can I just look in through the door?
Yeah, fair enough.
Push the door a little?
It looks like no one's in there right now. There doesn't even seem to be one of the bartenders working it. Like.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in.
Okay.
Front door.
Yeah, it's still pretty early if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in front door, and if there's nobody in there, then I'm gonna go to like. How many areas can I go other than the like back room, or is there any like other places that I can go?
You could go back into where sort of the back rooms of the actual inn is, and sort of look in to see if maybe they're back there.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that one first. I'll hold off the back room for now.
All right. So yeah, you sort of walk over.
Peek in, like see if there's anybody in there.
Yeah, it looks like back here there's a lot of weird grooves in the floor, maybe from where they've been moving around. But you're able to get back there with. Could you roll me a quick stealth check?
Yep. And 23.
All right. Yeah. So you're able to get back there. It seems like this is where the halfling twins both lived. You can see the bottom half of the fake centaur that they trade places in at the top is sort of in the corner. Both of the beds seem to be empty. A couple of the drawers are open, and it seems like it's a general mess in here, but they don't seem to be here.
You said the drawers seem empty, correct?
Yeah, there's like some pairs of underwear and stuff that are left in there. There's like a slingshot. But other than
What is
that,
he,
it
Dennis
seems
the
like...
fucking menace? What the hell?
I mean, you've been on the receiving end of said slingshot.
It hurts.
Because that's how he launched the, like, rock at you.
Right. Fucking turd.
Okay, so then I'll go down to the back room now. If there's not
Okay.
literally nothing in here.
Yeah, without much issue, you're able to go down, open up the secret hatch. So the smells of the bar waft up to meet you. Are you going down in human or cat form?
Cat.
Okay. So, how do cats do ladders? Because there's a ladder down there.
Cats don't take fall damage in real life.
So true.
Honestly, though, literally, you can
They don't.
once cats reach terminal velocity, it's non-lethal stuff. So
Jesus Christ.
Just change
It
my
can be
feet.
lethal.
I'll just change
Just-
my
just
my
be
paws
clear.
to hands and feet and climb down.
That's disturbing. It's just the
Cat
hands and
with,
feet of
cat
a
with
cat.
human hands and feet.
I do not like that. Okay. But you're able to make it down. There appears to be like one old dude slumped over a table, but other than that, it seems like nobody seems to be down here.
Okay. I need to send one text and I'm there.
I just stacked my dice so neat and took a picture of it. Got them all straight up with the
Okay.
D4 on top like a little roof.
Not worthy.
Gonna walk over to the guy slumped over and roll you that sleight of hand check.
All right. You tried to steal from his pockets?
Yes, I very
All
much
right.
am. That'll be a 21.
Okay. So
Fuck.
you're able to sort of sneak your hand into his pocket and take out his coin pouch. And as you open it up, you see that there are dozens of IOUs in different handwritings. As this dude seems to have been robbed blind by every other bar patron.
Poor guy. Well, that sounds like his problem.
Yeah.
I'll be taking those.
You should take his
He's still
IOUs just to make him feel
laying
good.
sound.
Just a big empty pouch.
Pouch of IOUs from the drunk guy. Okay.
you should see if any of the names are on it. If no.
I
think
will do
would-
that when I'm not trying to stealth around and
Understandable.
not just fumbling through papers. Fail one check and the papers just go everywhere, and then the guards come up and I'm dead.
Yeah, it's
I know
decanter
all
of
of you,
endless papers.
Am I able to do an or there should be another room down here, right?
Yeah, there are seemingly several where like meetings and such are done.
I'm gonna check behind the bar because we should be in that bottom bar, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna check behind the bar and see if there's anything behind there.
You're able to see sort of the safe that you think the money was kept in, which is cracked and slightly open ajar. But other than that, you see just marks of footprints through the back here, and a couple broken glasses that seem to have been glasses that were dropped.
Okay. Where do these footprints lead?
These footprints look like they were just from the Halfling brothers moving around, filling up drinks back here.
Okay.
So they basically lead in and then back out.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just start checking all these other rooms that are in here, see if there's anybody in here.
All right, can you roll me investigation?
Investigation 18.
All right. You're able to go room to room, And there doesn't seem to be anyone in here. You're able to see the room where you and Piglet made the deal, which is seemingly untouched. Like, other than just like a small pile of dust in the corner. But
Roll investigation to investigate the dust. There's something magical here.
Fairy dust? Spores?
Nothing in like any of these rooms. No people
there are no people now.
at all.
What the fuck?
Fuck. What time does this bar open?
You remember being here around 1.
And it's like 10 a.m. right now, right?
Because you spent an hour getting up and down from the Wyvern place, and it was about an hour walk here. It's around noon.
I mean, at this
Should
rate,
have rolled investigation before I entered. See, oh hey, this bar is actually closed permanently. Or some shit like that.
so we would have enough time then in that case to go back, do what you want to do, and then come back here.
Assuming we have tickets to get back, but
All we have to do is acquire them. That's the thing.
Or you have basically a one-way ticket. You've been stamped, and so when you come back, you'll have to go get a new one. But you have a free ride back.
Okay. Is there a way to like get out of the bar from the back?
Or
Or,
can
like,
you
I
roll
guess...
me another investigation?
Oh please!
Make your own
please,
exit.
Please! Oh my god. 17.
All right.
I have
so-
no bonuses on that.
You sort of aren't able to find anything for a while until you like brush against a wall and you feel it sort of go "Ear," and bend
Oof.
inwards. And pushing it open, you're able to see like a little cave that notably probably a halfling but not much bigger could fit through. And there's a
shit,
couple
cats can't
pairs
fit in
of
there.
footprints.
Damn. But yeah, I'll go down there.
Alright. As you're going down, you find a whole lot of spiders just like
Gross.
skittering about the place. It seems like it's not often used. A pair or two of underwear just on the floor,
What? Why are there underwear
Uh,
everywhere?
and
These
then
half
out the
are
back,
becoming holings.
and then out the back, you sort of. It's like a hatch up top that you can push open. Pushing it open, you're able to pop your head up, and it seems to be out a couple, not super far from the town, but around a hill to where the town couldn't see it. And in general, it seems there's footprints leading out from it, but other than that, nothing much.
Well, I guess my only option here is to follow those footprints.
Alright.
How far
Uh,
do they take me?
They seemingly lead out in the Great Ash Plain down from where the normal city is. And they seem to go for quite a ways. Like, walking for 10 minutes, you wouldn't be able to find the end of them.
Okay.
You should go
then-
to there.
No, I'm thinking about like taking one of y'all.
It's not
Get
Somebody's
bad.
at my door. Somebody's at my door. Give me one second. There's somebody at my door.
It's me.
You're now the door manager.
If I could manage every door, that would technically be like the stupidest but strongest superpower,
Yeah.
depending on what you count as a door.
A zipper on pants.
Your dick is trapped.
Really upset that I lost to a guy in bracket today named Penis Gnome.
Another penis to his collection.
You know what's funny is he made top 32, so if he gets streamed, they're gonna have to say penis gnome.
Beautiful.
All right, guys, let's keep it PG here. By PG, I mean penis now.
Those devastating back airs from Penis Gnome. Penis Gnome just on the offense.
Penis
Solid
gnome
down
running
smash.
to victory.
Yeah.
Oh, is there some pizza?
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah, pizza time.
I would have just left it there, but they kept ringing my doorbell. But yeah, I'm thinking about actually getting one of y'all. I might go. I'm gonna go back and tell y'all.
I have.
I know Gaul has stealth plus in stealth. What do you have in stealth? Stonewall Jackson.
My stealth is just like I have a dex +1, but I can get the pass without trace.
I
So-
don't know what that is.
We might not need
So-
to be all that stealthy too. Like if you go
Yeah, yeah.
together, and then if there's a situation where you can be singularly stealthy and have it benefit us, then we're in good shape. But I
Well,
think
if there's two of them, then it's gonna be harder for me to like intimidate them.
Pass without trace is where within 30 feet of me, everyone has a +10 bonus to dex stealth checks, and they can't be tracked by magical means, and they also leave no tracks or traces.
Damn,
I
I
think-
could use something like that.
yeah, I think that's your safest bet right there. To be honest.
Yeah, I also have a lot of other pretty powerful spells if I can get a staff.
What do you have in investigation and nature?
Oh my god, like his nature's gonna.
My
be
nature is
weird.
going to be really good.
My investigation.
Investigation is +2, nature is +5, perception is +6.
What's your?
Okay, I'll take Stoner Face with me.
What did you
Animal
say?
I
handling
would
is +6.
I will tell everyone the situation and what happened. That there's literally nobody at Perrin's.
Okay.
Absolutely nobody at all, and that I found like a secret passage or whatever, and that led it to the outskirts of town.
I also have survival +6.
I would
If the
say that
Prince lead
I'd
outside
like
of
y'all-
town. Why don't
Or
we all
like-
go together?
What'd
I
you
mean,
say?
yeah, we could do that.
We could go together, but if we're, I don't want to
What are
like.
we trying to avoid by not bringing everybody?
That's true. That is
That's a
very
great
true.
question.
Andrew, the voice of reason.
something I would ask is to not give specifics on your stats because that's a little metagamey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which
Yeah, that's fair.
it's fine a couple times, or in cases sort of like this, but in general, I'll probably have you make if you're looking for health, a medicine check. If you're looking for another stat of theirs, like intelligence check, just to see if you can
Yeah.
recall it. And if you do well enough, then you can say the specific number.
Got
Other
it.
than that,
Got it.
That's my beat.
it's all good.
I mean, I guess we can take everybody, but like, I'm just thinking of scenarios that could happen if they like see us coming or like are prepared. If they see us coming, like if they see like Braxton or whatever, and they're like, "Oh shit, it's these guys again. Better dip." Then
Well, if Dower has Pass Without a Trace, that's gonna work pretty well to keep the entire party hidden. As long as
Yeah.
it's
As long as you guys stay within 30 feet.
yeah.
Very
this
good.
game's pretty big too.
As long as we're not trying to hide all day with that. But if we're like doing it to follow these footprints, I think that's probably going to be pretty useful to
All right, so
help keep us hidden.
But I
gue-
need
I guess
staff.
we can yeah. All right, so I guess we go find sticks. Find long sticks.
All right, can you make me a nature check just to find a stick?
Sure, I
Dower?
can do that.
Dower after you.
I better fucking roll well.
7.
Alright. Modified 20.
Nice. All right, yeah.
Found a
without
flaw?
much issue, you're able to find it. Like, it originally looks like it was a small tree that sort of the roots rotted away. So you're able to basically pull it out of the ground and just whittle it down to a better staff. And you can put that down as a quarterstaff in your inventory, and you can use that as a spellcasting focus.
Sick.
You found stick. Roll. to
However,
find
something
stick.
I would say is, since your normal staff specifically seems to be so tied to mushrooms, your good berries are going to be regular good berries, and your normal, or your, like, fart cloud of spores is going to be regular fart cloud of spores.
Ah,
Instead of, like, the
Psychedelic.
craziness we... Yeah.
You've been neutered,
Alright.
fuckboy.
However, you are able to find one that will function for casting spells as they are.
Sick.
I guess we get going.
Alrighty. I guess... Can you just roll me a quick survival to track?
Yes.
You're gonna cast this spell on us so we don't get fucking seen?
Oh, that's why I was asking for nature. I thought
Shit
nature
tier
survival.
druid.
the check.
Nature will be more something like identifying what tracks these are.
Okay.
Survival is going to be specifically like following the tracks and stuff like that, or like carving up a creature.
Nice.
Okay.
What'd you say?
19.
Oh yeah. All right. You would be able to follow these without much issue. It seems that after a little bit, they started using something to dampen their footprints, but with that, you'd be able to still manage to track them well. These seem to be going down sort of southeast, maybe to the next town of Balfrod.
Okay.
So I just shot the name
we'll
of the
go.
town in the D&D.
Cool. Just in general, on like leading to a main road and then going to Valfrad or a specific.
These seem to be specifically avoiding main roads, but anytime they can, they're heading straight in the direction that would be there.
Wait, is there no cryptex today?
I have not posted one. Thank you.
You fucking turd.
My lungs. That's not what the cryptex is.
It is now.
Let's see.
I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Okay, now there is one.
Did I get it?
Huh?
Did I get the
Let me check.
correct?
God damn it. No. Anyways, so how are y'all just going to continue following these all the way, or
I'd say yes.
are you, is there
Yeah,
a time where you'd like to go back? Okay,
I don't really think we're doing too much right now. We don't,
alrighty.
I think this is the most promising lead we have. So.
Unless I've just been lying the whole time, and there was so much information in parents.
It's just every investigation check was like a DC 23. But no.
But I will try to stop being as annoying
Nah.
for Heathen's mental sanity.
That's what I'm here to ruin. You're just helping me out in the long run. So.
Heathen appreciates it more from you.
Dustin, man's been on the DM side the whole time.
Hey, I'm just here to have a good time.
Yeah, a good time. Having a good time.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Annoying
Having
me.
a good time. Having a good time. Sorry. Okay. So, heading off to Balfrod, it's going to be probably long-term 3 hours travel. So that'll
Ouch.
put you about 3 in the afternoon.
Tree in the afternoon.
Tree fitty. But is that where y'all going to be going?
I mean, I guess that's the plan.
Alrighty. So, finding yourself in the very
Oliver.
familiar terrain of the Ash Tundra, you begin a march forwards. And, 3 hours later, not having many issues whatsoever, seemingly, this is a much more better traveled route, and anywhere you find the footprints, there don't seem to be many problems. You would be able to arrive at Balfrod fairly quickly. 3 hours still, but you're able to hear the bustling town, and it seems nearby you can smell like the food from someplace cooking meat, and the footprints seem to lead around there.
Cool.
I mean, at this point, we don't have a lot we can do in this town except for get information. So I say
Alright.
we just follow the footsteps to the best of our ability.
Alright. You're able to follow them, and they eventually... You see they're both going into a building where these pleasant meat smells are coming out of, and into an alleyway.
Have you cast that spell yet?
No, should I?
I don't know.
Probably.
Unless you want to go investigate by yourself, Luna.
I'm fine with either. I think investigating alone would be smarter.
All right.
Just
Unless
less
we want
people.
everyone there in case of in case someone sees it.
We can't do anything. We're fucking weaponless. It'd be you two.
True.
Actually, I do have my axe.
I think I have one weapon. I have my sword. I know that. I think.
Yeah, honestly,
Use
he didn't keep my weapons. I bought weapons off of him. So yeah,
correct. It was only weapons that had runes inscribed into them that were had to be kept.
I got my boy blue sword, my goat,
Yeah, so I have everything.
and my super accurate bow.
It's a bow of hitting, I promise. In parentheses.
X in parentheses copium.
So are we doing everyone or just Moonman or
I think-
Luna or just me and
This is
Luna?
like, is this like a? I didn't exactly hear this correctly. I was taking information, but like, is it like an actual store or is it like a stall?
It's
where
an
they're selling-
alleyway.
This seems to be a store, and then the prints walk off into an alleyway.
What do you think, Braxton?
Can I see into the alleyway? I mean, I have dark vision.
Yeah, I would say sort of peeking in. You can see sort of there's a dumpster back there, which takes up a bunch of the view, but other than... There might be something behind the dumpster, but other than that, it looks like the alleyway is clean.
Okay. I vote everyone goes, and I just cast the spell.
I'm with
What
that.
if two of us went in first and then like? two
How
of
do we
us
tell
went
the
in
other
later?
people?
I mean, if you want to take the lead, and then the rest of us fall a little bit behind.
Yeah.
Still,
Well, I'm
still
saying
seems
like
past
two
trees.
of us go into like stealth investigate or whatever, and then the other two arrive in later, so that they like don't
Keep in mind,
seem-
those two people standing outside by themselves are also the two people who are the most likely to get caught.
Yeah, let's just all go in together.
I vote we all go in.
That's fine. Could
So
stand.
I'm gonna.
But
I mean, still, like, you never know.
I'm fine. I'm fine with going in like all four of us. It's
Okay.
it's still a good idea.
All 5 of us. They're technically 5 people.
Yeah, is he just
Uh,
here? Is he just here with us, by the way? We never went over that.
Just for continuity's sake, we'll say he was held by the court
For being
as
a dick.
just to make sure that you guys came back.
Alright.
So
They'd
then,
been really smart. They should have kept me there.
I'm gonna cast. What level is that spell?
69.
I believe it's first or second. fairly
It's second
cheap.
level.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace
Alrighty.
for the 4 of us.
You would be able to hear as your footprints become quieter and seemingly almost your outlines become a little hazy.
Cool.
Alright.
Luna, take
And
the
then
lead.
you guys just making your way down?
Yep.
Ethan, what did you say? You were kind of muffled there.
I said you take the lead. How was that?
Oh, okay.
muffled?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I can do that.
Alright.
So, what do we see in here?
So getting behind, it doesn't look like there's anything behind the dumpster. Could everyone make me a quick perception check?
God damn it. Yeah.
I rolled a nat 1. Rerolling that bitch.
Oop.
13. Fucking pizza sauce on my shirt.
Yeah, because you fucking... Oh, God. Ridiculous.
9.
Alright.
What the fuck is my perception spell?
It's
rolled
based on wisdom.
Yeah, no, it's a
I
good
rolled
one.
I rolled a
actually.
13.
Alright.
I rolled 15.
Alright. Dower, you would hear it, the others would not. Sort of a clong comes from the inside of the dumpster.
Okay,
He was dead in there.
I'm gonna. Is the dumpster open at all, or do I have to open it to look inside?
It appears to be closed.
Open that bitch up.
Okay, then I'm gonna crack it open and look inside.
Alright. You would very quickly see 2 blonde halflings sort of laying wrapped up in a blanket, who very quickly go, ah! Can you make me a constitution saving throw as they hit you with pepper spray?
What the
These
All
two are
right.
banging in the dumpster,
Yeah.
dude. Traveled 3 miles just to go bang in a dumpster. What are you doing, man?
Hanging,
13.
not banging. Okay, so you're gonna be blinded
Hanging.
for a minute.
God damn it. Okay. Fuckers.
Okay, so I'll go walk up to them because I don't have actual eyes. Because
You
I am a
don't?
faceless shifter.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it's just kind of like,
Really?
Wait.
Really? Look at my face, I have no eyes.
ah, what the fuck do you want?
I want you to.
It's just gonna be like
The thing-
a
the
ball
thing
of
is-
paper that's tossed in your face.
The thing is, you two, we chatted a little while back. Oh god, excuse me. We chatted a little while back. We have some questions for you.
We're not going to that fucking fortress. We saw what happened to him. You're not taking us.
Don't worry. We won't take you to the fortress. Don't worry. I have no idea what that is. We won't take you to the fortress. Don't worry. We just have some questions for you. It's all right. Yeah.
Sure. Said that to a couple of the others before you could drag them off.
Well, I mean, how are we? I understand how you feel, but to be completely honest, you two hanging out in a dumpster look more sketchy than we do. So.
Sketchy, but we're alive. Can't say the much for the rest of the town.
Did you say halfling or half elf?
These are two halflings.
Okay.
Can't say that for the rest of the town. However, we're still alive, so.
Wait, what happened to the rest of the town?
Yeah, what he said.
Second. They're just both. Well, of course. Fucking. They aren't wearing masks. I'm not getting out of the dump. They'll tell you what happened, but I'm not getting out of this fucking dumpster.
You're lost.
About 4 or 5 days ago, there were some fellows that came into the town. Red robes, golden porcelain masks, such. Just seemed to walk around a bit. Then we got hit by a plague. Nasty thing. Anybody who tried to help heal, it latched onto them. Even the church infected them, even though it shouldn't have been able to. Then, guys in the mask came back. Yeah, they're able to heal all the plague, which is fantastic. Then they started taking recruits. Started saying they'll help in case this happens again. Never saw those fuckers again. That took about a third of the town with them. Put some dreams in the boys' heads. But, afterwards...
Put some what's in the boys' heads?
Dreams.
Ah.
You fucking bitch.
But...
You ruined my immersion. I was listening to Willie.
After that, me and Patton, we smelled something was afoot, and we started making our way out. We were about an hour away from the town when we just heard screaming. A couple from the patrons of our bar. I checked. I shouldn't have. There were like these shadow tendrils dragging them out, and there's finger claw marks in the floor. So, as far as I'm concerned, that entire town is dead.
Would Braxton have heard of this group of people that wear red robes and gold masks before?
Could you roll me a history check at disadvantage? Because it is unlikely you would have.
At disadvantage, it's a 19.
Correct.
Let's go.
Damn!
Advantage.
Okay.
Wow.
Regular roll would have been 25.
Oh.
Jesus.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So, you don't know the specific name, but you've heard of groups like this before. Groups that'll basically show up, make a base near town. A plague will randomly start within it, and they come and heal everyone, and then take people off, and they're never seen again. You would know that they always show up in the same red robes and golden porcelain mask.
Okay.
It's been...
Well, do you
you've
think
heard of
that
it happen to one town nearby when you still lived in the Sultanate, but seemingly when people came to investigate, all traces of them vanished.
Got it.
So I'll look at the two halflings and be like, do you think we look like guys in red robes with gold masks? Do any of us look like we would drag off people?
You
Not by
don't
their
have a
will.
face.
Yeah, you
I don't
just-
have You're right, I don't have a face.
Could
But
we
look
use a
at-
mask to cover that up?
There's no need. But look at my friends here. Friends. We have this guy right here who's stoned out of his mind. I hope I'm pointing at the right
Not
guy.
right now.
This guy
I'm
right here.
not stoned right now. I don't have my
Shut up.
stat.
It's for the immersion. It's for the immersion. It's to convince them.
I imagine that is Dower going, I'm not stoned.
I'm not stoned. You're stoned. God.
You don't respect me?
We have this guy right here, who's stoned out of his mind. We have
No
this guy.
No respect.
Ethan, how tall are you again?
How tall am I?
How tall
No,
am
Heathen.
Heathen.
Yeah, how tall? Or Gaul, I guess.
I'm 4 foot tall.
We have this guy right here. Does he look like he can drag anybody off? No. And then we look at this dude up here. Squatch, I assume you have like elephant hands.
He's got like normal hands, but he's got elephant feet. Clearly, he doesn't wear shoes.
This and
got
then
tusks.
we got our good elephant friend here. Actually, friend, he's cool.
Believe it or not, we're
This
actually
is the most gentle person I have ever met.
we are a friendly bunch of people just looking for answers.
And
Can
you
you make
guys
me a
have those
persuasion
answers.
Who?
Say less.
I would say with that would be an advantage, though.
Who, me or Heathen?
Since you are speaking, it will be you.
If you need
Perfect.
healing, we can potentially offer that as well.
What the
Perfect.
fuck would they need healing?
There's a fucking plague.
Maybe they got a cut in the dumpster they're living in, and they're afraid of tetanus.
Yeah.
That's why we brought the blanket.
No.
But could you say
Modified-
with the
Modified 2022, nat 20.
okay? Oh, if it was a gnat, then yeah. They sort of look back and forth to each other, and eventually, all right,
Thank you.
they
For
kind of relax.
Thank you for making that advantage. I rolled a 2 my first roll.
So, if you're not there with them, then what do you want?
We would like some answers about a certain person that has caused us a lot of trouble that you introduced us to. You might know him by the name of Peter.
Go fucker.
I just imagine like Gaul actually just like popping up behind my shoulder, like I say Peter, and he's like, "Pickle fucker." And then the two halflings are like,
Yeah. One of them looks a little confused while the other seems to be racking his brain. Peter. I
"Piglet."
think Piglet. Oh, you're the fellows from the deer. That's right. I heard about that.
Yep, that's us.
You're not dead.
Not quite.
Surprisingly not.
You got some hefty bounties on you. I'm impressed.
I know, right?
Yeah. I mean, you are in literally the capital of bounty hunting.
Oh,
Like-
oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, so
My life.
so here's the thing. We are in an investigation right now against Peter because he set us up majorly. We need your help. Well, I
I suppose we
will.
can try to do what we can. He's a Weasley fucker, though. You sure he doesn't have some shit going on?
He probably does.
Yeah, I mean,
We'll
honestly.
figure that out later.
So how much do you know about that situation? Tell us everything
Well-
you know about the deer and us.
We heard. Well, we've known about the deer for a little while. Mostly because we used to know. Oh wait, you know, he could have. We might be able to help you out with a little more than we thought. See, we knew about the deer because we knew the mayor's father. Good fellow and one of the only Fae. But he would. He introduced us to it once. Seemed nice enough. And then shortly after, we found Piglet, or he went by a different name at the time, came to town, and all of a sudden, our good friend, the boy's father, fell over poisoned dead. And Piglet vanished from the town shortly after. It wasn't hard to piece apart what happened there.
What did Piglet go by?
It was something like Barnes Fanasi.
Barnes
Barnes
Fornacy? Barn Fornace?
He's not particularly good at making up names, apparently. Fucking Piglet.
You had to drop a Fanassi in there, didn't you? Are we about to desync in real life?
Yo, dude, we can't even play. We can't even have all 4 of us, all 5 of us in the same lobby at once, dude.
That's why we
Roll
had
back
to execute
D&D.
hockey.
You just get a lucky, you roll for advantage every time, so you're like, oh, it rolled back. It's a bad roll.
Yeah, that's how ping checks are done. You just roll a d20.
That's a 13. I'm afraid I have to kick you from the arena. But
Anytime you play
anyways,
against K8, you're at advantage. Ping checks.
He'll say the same thing to you.
He would say the same thing.
All right. Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
Back to D&D.
yeah, it's just you done. Anyways, we tried doing some investigating. We think we found a fellow who we went through. He lived in the town for a little bit. We saw him shortly before the whole happenings happened. He's a wizardy fellow. They found this out through some little investigation of my own. Piglet can't use spells. Has to get other dudes to do it for him. So he hired this dude, and it was his job to cast shit on Piglet and get him out of there, we think. Don't know the fellow's name. He always wore the most ridiculous gear. He may still be hidden away in the town somewhere. He's a fairly powerful fellow. I don't think whoever it is that's in there would have been able to get him. Reasonable. You seem to just know Piglet or owe him something.
What do you mean by ridiculous appearance?
Well, you see, when you think of a wizard, do you think the long, tall, pointy hat with the stars on it?
no.
Yeah, I'd say.
First off, rainbow, one of those. The stars are all actual platinum. How the fuck he kept that without getting stolen, I have no idea. And then for his cloak, he wore a cloak of glass, and underneath that, there was a blue cloak that seemingly would turn invisible at times. Apparently it gave him powers beyond belief, but
Be
He just-
butt ass naked.
yeah,
Pretty
he
much.
had to wear like bandages underneath apparently. Otherwise,
What is this guy?
there's his dick.
Who the fuck is this guy?
I don't know! If it weren't for the fact that he bought ungodly amounts of drinks, like, we wouldn't have served him. But he always drunk himself absolutely stupid every night. Wailing about, oh Maria, oh Maria. But, anyways. So, where is this place that you need us to speak for? Because, wouldn't mind getting out of this area.
So we're gonna take you back to court with us.
I have a question first.
Yeah. Where is that?
It's the Wyvern Court. I'm sure they can provide all the protection you need against these vagrants with their cloaks and masks.
I thought that was legend. Are you sure you're not pulling our leg?
Pretty positive.
You see the bounties on our heads. Do you think we're pulling your leg?
I've had people with higher lie to me before. I still got his finger,
By the way, I don't think
and there is like pickled in a tiny jar, like human finger.
I don't think we ever got your
Before-
name either.
The
so-
wizard's finger or the... Or
No,
Some dude.
this was the dude who tried to lie to me. Anyways, I'm Perrin. He's Perrin. Perrins. There's two of us.
Ah.
Yeah, we weren't really creative with the name.
Hey, it works, man. Don't fix what isn't
Yeah.
broke.
Your parents.
Well,
are rich.
unfortunately, the whole place is fucking broken now. But
So before we head off, I have a question for you. Would you say that this wizard fella is somebody that I obviously you might not know in general, but based on the way the guy looked, do you think that he would be someone that is owed money by a lot of people?
Not really. He seemed to keep to his own, but he owed a debt to Figlik of some sort.
Another question. When was the last time that you were at Perrin's in the town over?
About 4 days ago. It's probably about a day after y'all got chased out of town that everything went down. Honestly, I still can't quite believe it went that fast.
Yeah, that's pretty damn quick.
Yeah. Well,
All right, so I mean,
most of the people who got carried off were not the big fish bounty hunters, so we still have some business.
Before we go, I want to DM you something, William.
Alright? I'm stuck in Perrin voice.
So we can't really ask around if people know this wizard, since I mean I could.
I mean, what benefit does that have to us right now to find this guy?
I mean, if we could find the wizard, we could potentially talk to him.
About what? Casting spells for Peter? Knowing he's a
yeah.
stupid scumbag?
Yeah, if he knows anything about Peter,
If he was helping Peter,
then he
avoid
might know
the
about
sin of truth and lie to the court, and we can get him to testify to that. That would be pretty
They
good.
also mentioned something about planting dreams in people with the red robe people, which could also affect memory.
Right.
Well, the spell itself doesn't say that, but maybe Willie's fucking with it.
It's possible. But this guy remembers him assigning us the contract about the deer and everything, so
Mhm.
we can go try to find this rainbow-headed wizard with his dick out.
But y'all, all of us are like wanted, and we're
Yeah.
in a bounty hunter town.
Right. So it's
Wait,
I thought they said the wizard was back in Terst. That's empty.
Did they say that?
No,
Yes.
they said he should be back in the
Sorry.
other town or
Yeah.
in the bounty hunter town.
They said he was likely in the town that you had just come from that had been ransacked, but they didn't think he would have been gotten because he was fairly strong.
Yeah.
Right,
So let's go
well,
back to Terst. The
yeah.
village is empty, so we don't have to worry about hiding from anybody and look for the wizard there.
Yeah. Okay.
There
Or
was
we
Andrew
could-
the whole time.
I feel like there's two ways we can go with this of trying to figure out stuff about the robed people or the wizard. The wizard has more connection directly to Pickles, so I guess that's.
I mean, the wizard has connections directly to the court case. We've got 2 days to solve.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
rogue guys are like,
Let's do that
that's
then.
something else.
Yeah.
Else we can investigate later.
Foreshadowing.
Alrighty. So, are y'all going back to the town?
Yes'm.
Mhm.
Alright.
Can we bring the
Uh,
halflings with us?
We do what now?
Because
Ah.
don't we want them to come with us to the court?
Yeah, they're coming
If you
with
don't
us.
mind, we'd rather stay in the dumpster. Because we're certainly not going fucking back there.
Okay, so we should
Braxton will
just...
whisper to the rest of the group. We can just tell Brad and the other wyvern riders where to pick these two up.
Fucking yes. Bat. Stay here, we'll be back and pick you up. Don't go anywhere.
Here, just a moment. I'll hand you a small piece of parchment. Here's where most of our hideouts are.
Oh,
Share
come
that
on.
to anybody, and we'll have to stick somewhere on you. But we can't promise that we're going to stay here for the entire time.
Our time is very limited, so we
Hey.
need you to narrow down some of these your favorite spots so we can actually locate you in a timely manner, because it ain't going to be too much longer from now. 3,
Alright, fine.
4 hours at most.
Well, 6,
Alright.
because we gotta walk back.
They
How
will
far away is it?
circle.
Because it's 3 hours back to the parents' town,
Right.
and then if we're gonna go pick them up, then it's
Take a second.
3 hours back.
No.
Well, it's not like it matters too much.
No, we teleport. It takes a minute. It takes 1 minute.
No, we gotta go pick them up from where we
We're
are
not
bounty
gonna
hunting.
pick these guys up. We're gonna tell the Wyvern Riders to pick them up.
Oh,
We
fuck
don't
yeah.
need to walk back to the town.
I forgot.
The
you
only
mentioned
reason we
that.
needed to walk to this one was because of the investigating
I
the footprints.
totally
Actually,
forgot.
we
you
still
mentioned that, Brax.
we still should go to where the footprints go, right?
I mean, we.
This is where the footprints
Yeah.
went.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
they
they
were
led
back.
to the halflings.
We
And
do
then
need to
there's
walk back because
the
we have
pad.
to walk back to Turst and then back to Mylar. If we want to teleport back.
Yeah, we got to go to Turst to find the wizard.
Oh, I was thinking.
Are you here?
Didn't we need to? Couldn't we teleport back at any time? Didn't we say that?
We need
So-
to
You can
teleport.
only
okay,
teleport back in a
Think
center.
think
but-
about it as fast traveling. Like you need a fast
Got it,
travel
got it,
pad to go. Bow. Like you gotta.
Got it.
Star Trek rules, man.
I didn't get that part before.
Okay. The teleportation circle is 4 hours away. The
Okay.
wizard is 3 hours,
3 hours away.
Let's
so
go
if we want to
wizard.
go back, look for the wizard, and then go back and teleport, then we can tell the Wyvern Riders to pick these guys up. But it's probably going to be at least a day, I would think.
Yeah. This is gonna be. We're about to devour a day to doing this. We still have one more day though.
True.
I'm good with going about it that way. Is anybody else not okay with it?
No, it's fine with me.
Luna, your opinion on it, because I know you had something you wanted to do. You could always go back.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about ditching you and going back.
You could check on your weapons the next day too.
I know. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about because I want to get that as soon as possible.
Ideally, I'd like to get Yoke back.
Well,
Yeah,
we got
we got-
4 hours to walk there, so is it like from where we are to the parents' town, and then I still go through there to teleport circle?
Basically, yes.
Okay, so I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out in the next like couple seconds when we walk back. Because I still gotta walk with y'all to the parents' town, then figure it out.
Yeah.
So, suppose are y'all headed back to the other town? Now I
Turst.
forget the name. Turst.
Turst.
Town.
First.
Yes.
It's like thirst, but you say it like you got a thirst.
Fucking Willy.
Okay.
Head to Turst and look for the flashing wizard.
Alrighty.
The only dick in
so-
town. Let's go. To hunt it down.
So y'all would walk back without any issues getting back. The road seemed to be rather safe on the way. And now
Yay.
find yourself sort of back where you were with the hatch in appearance, and the town a little bit further ahead of you.
I will go back to the teleport. I will teleport back.
Alright.
I'm gonna pick up 3 rocks and cast Magic Stone and make them magical.
Alrighty. Sort of, I imagine just... Are you going to tell them, or are you just gonna...
Oh, I'm definitely not telling.
Or no, I mean, since Luna is dipping.
Yeah, are you gonna
I
be
just-
Luna and just walk away, or are you gonna tell us what you're doing? Because Willie still doesn't have any idea either.
Well, I'm gonna. I'm gonna whisper to Gaul. I have some work that I need to do, some investigation I need to do that I can only do alone. I'm gonna teleport back and I'll meet you guys there.
I'm gonna let it
Good
be
luck.
known that I'm hard. I'm getting hard because somebody was just whispering in my ear, and I'll just look
Oh
at him
my
and go.
god! God damn it! God fucking damn it!
But yeah, I will relay that message to the rest of the group once I am flaccid.
I thought you used axes, not a sword. Anyways. So, yeah.
I love how
Sort
that just
of.
implies genitalia.
Don't don't relay that to the rest of the party.
No, nobody else knows.
No, just you,
Yep.
you.
Okay.
So in case, because wizard guy, I assume that you're gonna find wizard guy there, and this is a pretty powerful dude. So if he ends up like casting some kind of like truth spell or whatever, and like being negative at us, I don't want him to like know like, oh, he's in the other town, I'm gonna go kill him too, or whatever.
Okay, so I'd imagine you whisper that to me and you just kind of fuck off in the direction of the pad.
Essentially.
Which, alright. In that case, I'll get to what you're doing in a little bit, but for now we're going to keep with the main party.
That's fine.
Alright. So y'all are able to arrive here in the town without much issue. What are y'all going to do?
So we searched Perrins. If I remember correctly, this town is not that big.
Correct. It's got some decent size, but it is by no means massive.
And it's pretty
So
fucking
what?
pretty desolate right now, right?
Do we want to cast the... Actually, do I have Detect Magic? Ooh.
It's pretty.
Nah.
There's like fucking nobody here, right? Like it's pretty desolate.
Yeah.
Can I
Like,
just, like, take a look around and see if there's any signs of people being here?
okay. I guess, can you make me an investigation check?
Sure.
I'm gonna help him roll that too.
Alright.
Unless you want me to roll separately.
How much of the town are you searching?
So past Perrins.
Braxton would probably start heading for the bazaar.
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that.
Alright.
Let's just see if
Would y'all make me a stealth check as well then?
it's-
Okay.
Remember, it's plus 10.
Ho, ho.
Because it was an hour travel back and forth, you have now that spell would have ended.
Damn.
That is 29 to stealth. Oh no. It's 19 to stealth. That spell is way over. And
Braxton got a
15.
10 for stealth.
I got a 15 for investigation.
Alright.
I got... Wait, I thought you were helping me.
No, I did just fuck it.
Oh, okay.
I'd roll stealth
Alright, then I'll...
because we're searching the bazaar. I don't know where the fuck you're at.
Well, I was with y'all.
Oh,
Then I got a modified 20 on
All right.
investigation.
So while many of the shops are completely empty, including the one where the stall that had the elf that was next to Mr. Magic, there's another one of these similar sets of gouges of fingernails in the ground being dragged off in the distance. One of the stores that seems to be mostly intact is the one that had the Thrakeen and the Turtle. Going in, it seems to be mostly empty, with many of the weapons and stuff tossed about. But with a 20 investigation, sort of as you're exploring, you find underneath the main bar where the Turtle usually sat, there seems to be a wooden button under the counter.
ooh,
Okay.
button push.
All right.
I'm gonna press it then.
And every trap door opens up beneath your feet. And everyone drops into what feels like a large metal tube that, Braxton, you're just barely able to squeeze through, and begins moving like a roller coaster downwards.
Jesus Christ. The fuck?
Think the scene from Emperor's New Groove going down to the secret lab.
Hyper specific reference.
And after a while of zipping around in the tube, you eventually come out into a fairly well-lit room. And as you reposition and sort of get your bearings, there is an axe and 4 spears pointed at your throat.
Mine specifically.
Everybody.
The axe is sort of pointed at Gauls. The spear is pointed towards you, Dower, and 2 of the spears are pointed towards Braxton. As looking up,
Hey, how uncivilized of a greeting.
well, is it more civilized than what they got out there? Looking and sort of finally adjusting, you would see the familiar face of the sort of Thrycreen from before. The turtle seems to just be sitting off sort of in a corner, observing, and then the person holding the axe is the dwarf that y'all saw in the bar a while ago.
The racist dwarf.
The one who everyone was racist towards.
Oh, gotcha. I remember that. Dower wasn't there for that.
So, the rest of you goons following?
Yeah. I mean, we're
All right.
We're the fuck.
So, in a town that was just besieged by cultists, when somebody finally stumbles in, yes, the rest of our guys are right behind us.
Wait,
So,
I thought you were talking about us, like, together. What the fuck?
he was basically asking, do you have other people following you? And you said
Jesus.
yes, and that's an 18 to hit.
Fantastic. That's bullshit.
Does that hit?
Let me see. It does.
Alright. You take 9 points of slashing damage.
Oh my god. Ugh.
Alright. Alright, take him down before the rest of them find us.
So no, we don't have
I say
anybody
attack.
else.
Braxton's gonna cast slow on all of them.
The fuck? What do you mean, no,
I'm gonna cast blindness and deafness and blind the person in front of me.
The fuck?
We do not have anybody following behind us. It is literally just us. You can fuck off with the fucking attacking before I have to attack you back.
Tortle sort of sitting in the corner. You did just say there were, and then there wasn't.
I misspoke! I didn't understand what you were saying.
Understandably, we're a little on edge.
Understandably so. But fuck off with the fucking...
I was really hoping you were
whack.
going to cast it on him, because it was going to take 10 minutes for me to say anything. But, anyways. Well, at least, would you mind setting your weapons down? I'll get him to calm down, sort of gesturing towards the dwarf flailing with his axe around slowly.
Yeah, not a problem. I will take my shit off and set it where it should be safely fucking kept. Or it's not leaving my body.
Alright. And he will go over and he'll walk behind the dwarf with a wooden club. The dwarf is gonna slump over. He'll be fine. So, how can the town help you?
We are looking for a wizard who dresses very specifically, wears a rainbow hat, platinum stars.
After?
A glass
Sorry.
robe as well.
Always causes problems with this asshole's name. His name was spelled after AFTIR. Is that the guy you're looking for?
I believe so.
Sounds like it.
Couldn't really mistake him for anyone else, I suppose. Well, see, there's a little problem. Before the whole everything that happened on up there, we found him with a dagger in his spleen.
Shit.
But how bad do you need him?
Is he alive?
No. But
Oh,
how bad do you need him?
I mean, how do you feel about this, Braxton? Should we wake the dead to get some type of answer?
We do need to speak with him quite urgently. It's a matter for the Wyvern Court. I think they take those types of matters pretty seriously, so if there's any possibility of getting information from him, that would be much appreciated.
All right.
Artifact.
Bites, it looks like we're in business. The mantis again will look slowly towards him, and he will start making his way towards like a chest they have in the back. And now that you're not being attacked actively, you can finally take a moment to sort of look at the room. There are about 4 mattresses set against the wall with 3 on the floor. There is a little workshop, it seems, and a massive shelf of canned food. This is our little home away from home in times where this happens. But opening up the chest, he will rifle through and eventually take out a piece of paper. Here we are. So, this here is a scroll of Animate Dead. We could either have you... I'd offer 100 gold for that, or...
Wait.
Hmm?
No.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I've got 100 gold here.
I don't think we need that.
Animate Dead is a...
Yeah, I can do that. Alright.
Well,
That's a
aren't
re-
you
Right.
special?
Braxton's still gonna pass over 100 gold for that scroll.
Yeah.
All right. I'll hand it to you. Well, all right, Bites. We have some money for bus fee. You'll just hear chittering from the mantis.
Do you perhaps know where this wizard's body?
Well, yes. If I remember right, he was buried in the graveyard. I want to say 3rd row, 2nd column. He should still be there.
Many thanks.
No problem.
Was he buried with his clothes or without?
Given they kept turning invisible, we have no idea.
I feel like if you brain had a voice, I feel like that's what it would sound like. Like that's just like if somebody were to narrate your life, that would be the person.
And then William Head decided to go to bed at 4 p.m. Anyways,
You didn't see that.
and I know our friend here is already on board. He'll pat the dwarf who is like, I fucking stabbed the sharks. But if you were to get some people and come clear out that fort, we would pay you handsomely. And given you'd have a town, you could do whatever you want with it.
That
What
is-
exactly is going on with this fort?
Well, it's whoever came and started playing and kept kidnapping people. They built a fortress out of metal on an oasis near here. One of the heat ones.
Oh god, not the Oasis again. Not
No.
the flies.
Yes, the Oasis. We can get more blood.
True!
Uh,
Care to share?
do we want to do this right now? Like, I mean, this is very tempting. It is very, very tempting.
Yeah, this sounds pretty fun.
We could also come. I don't think we have the time to do it right now. So we're pretty hard pressed with our current court case, but we will very much be back to do
Also,
that.
if we're taking this contract and taking down the castle to get some money, we're probably gonna want to contract it.
How far away is this fort? Perhaps we could take a look and investigate a bit.
You would, between the next little bit of talking, you would be able to pinpoint this is directly on the oasis where you first encountered the blood ticks.
Yeah.
So that was over a day's travel, right? It's like
Correct.
a day's
Yeah.
travel to get there.
We definitely
These
have
guys
to
are gonna
come
have
back.
A lot of that blood, aren't they?
Yeah, I want to
Definitely
smite some more
don't
motherfuckers.
Well, you have to be here for that.
It's true.
It's true.
Cure your own food poisoning.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I'll get my tummy got the rumblies last time I did it. Maybe I
I
drank
mean,
another
you're-
blood bottle. Y'all don't know.
Yeah, these,
As
gu-
the
these
moment
guys
you're
with this
just playing
fortress
the
are gonna be-
wallflower to like the captain of the guard because you're just chilling at the court city at a party basically,
Shit in your pants.
but it's just drinking and gambling, two things that you're not allowed to do.
And-
So
And shitting your pants.
These guys at the fort are probably gonna be doped up like all hell on this blood.
I
Probably.
mean, maybe they might not know about it. Who knows? Either way, I think we'll definitely take you up on that offer. We will make it a priority after our court case is over because
You can
our
just take the question, just say, yeah, we'll get to it.
all right,
It might take us a while.
we'll start clearing out the old mine trail. That'll help get you in there safe. Getting out, that's your problem. Actually, maybe. Where are you going after this?
Wyvern Court, right?
I think so.
Back to that town, I suppose. Oh wait, I'm not here.
We're in the town right now.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're going yet. We're going to the.
So from here, we're going back to the Wyvern Court.
Okay. Yeah. After now, we're going back to the Court of the Wyverns.
Alright, is that nearby?
No, it's pretty far away.
But we
How
have
do
a
you
way
plan
to
to
travel
get back
quickly.
here on time?
We have our methods to travel quite quickly. Not.
I mean, if you look around, sort of gesturing at the panic room they're in, we'd kind of like to get out of here as well.
Can you hold off for another day or two?
Okay. I guess I'll get another can of peaches.
Poor guy.
Grab. Oh, that's apricots. Throws it at the dwarf. There we go. There's peaches. All right.
We will.
Have a safe trip.
Yep, appreciate it, and we'll let you know when you can walk the fuck up out of here.
Oh yeah, that's right. He will walk over to a wall, and there is a comically large switch on it. Would you mind standing on that X?
Sure. I'll go stand directly
Sure.
on the X.
It's just a circle with an X in it that says "Don't stand here."
Yeah, do I get any insight on whether or not this is a good idea?
You can roll insight.
You have to roll about a nat 20 or give or take.
Natural one, and you go, this is a good idea, and everyone starts sweating.
I mean, pretty close. It's a 4.
Guys, this is a great idea.
Braxton will just shred it to the X.
Alrighty. Well, have a safe flight. And the giant spring pad that you are on is going to rocket you upwards.
You make me a
Seemingly
constitution-
towards the store floor, which seems very solid until he slowly starts ampling his way across the shop and presses another button, and the main floor of the shop also swings open, leading you to land back in the normal shop. And as you start falling back downwards, the floor once again closes, and you are settled, a little bewildered, but on the regular floor of the shop.
Cool.
That's fucking ridiculous.
And I love it.
Alright, so...
Alright.
Let's head back to the teleportation pad and go pick up, or tell whoever to pick those two up and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Can you make me a perception check?
Yep, sure.
Wait, do we need to pick up the wizard's body first?
Oh,
True.
yes. Actually.
Yes. Corpses.
No.
Just what we need to bring
I don't
the
think-
corpse.
I don't know if the animate dead spell will allow us to actually gain any information from this person, but maybe they'll have some way to speak with dead at the Wyvern Court or something.
Okay. I'm with it. Let's go get this fucking body. Let's travel to the
Yeah.
cemetery. How far is the
Yeah, let's
cemetery
go.
from here?
Can we find that body, Will?
Cemetery isn't super far. It's probably going to be at most about 10 minutes walk. I'd say without much problem, you're going to be able to find that. Now, what you would see is, as you are making your way by, you see a group of people who seems to be going into one of the homes. One person in a white robe with a golden mask, and the others all in red robes with golden masks.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
They don't seem to see you, but they seem to be going into one of the buildings. I just uploaded a picture of sort of what they look like.
Wow. Okay.
Fuck that shit.
Ain't that creepy, goddamn.
From
They seem to be
iFunny.com.
going into, the mayor's house.
Gross.
The mayor's a freak.
All right, but they don't notice you. So what are you going to do?
Let's dig up this motherfucking body.
All right. So without any further issues, you're able to make it to the graveyard, and you can just roll me in athletics to get him.
Oh, you fucking know it. Hold up.
Do you have a shovel, or what are you digging
I'm
this
gonna
with? Because
fucking use my axes to fucking just straight up barrel that shit through. I'm gonna fuck.
Alrighty.
Let's see. You said athletics, right?
Yes.
Fucking know it, you bitch. Ah. Ah. Oh. So what's the rule on lucky again?
I
You
want to
said
say it
once a
was.
session. Is that what you said?
I think it was going to be once per long rest or once a day, but
No, it's fine. Okay, I rolled a 6.
okay. So you're able to get some of the way down, but you probably got another 4 feet of topsoil to get through before you get the body.
This would have been literally the perfect time to use Move Earth, but I do not have it enabled right now.
All right. Let's see. I guess I'll continue digging with my hands.
Alrighty. Can you roll me one at disadvantage?
Yep.
Can I look around and see if there's any shovels?
Yeah, can you make me an investigation check?
Sure.
What time is it
So
in
that's
game
a,
right now?
it's a 16.
It's around 6:10,
7.
which... okay.
I rolled
So
a
you're
16.
able to get another 2 feet of topsoil. You are able to sort of find a... There's a little rickety shed, but about the best they have in there is a hoe. At least from what you can find.
You're a hoe.
I'll give it to Golden.
All right,
I'm
gonna-
gonna be athletic.
Hey,
I'm gonna-
loosen up the soil, man.
I'm gonna continue digging with my hoe.
Alright. Same roll as before.
13.
Alright. Yeah. With the hoe, you're able to sort of specifically dig at one spot, then scoop the hole around that. And eventually you're able to open up the front of what seems to be a wooden casket.
Let's go grave robbing.
Dungeons and Dragons digging simulator.
Yep.
And it'll just be, are you opening it up in here, or are you going to try to take the entire thing out?
I mean, how do you guys feel about that? We're gonna take a whole ass casket.
Hey, I'm not here. I'll make that
Pulling
decision.
the body.
I mean, I can just make him walk out of there if you open the casket.
I mean, okay, so we have
Call
a
me your
corpse. We have a corpse now. What are we doing? What are we doing with it? How are we handling it?
Well, we're gonna animate it, and so then it
What are our options here is what I should say. Besides just animating it and walking it the fuck out of here. How long does that last
We
for?
can animate it, or we can put it in the bag of holding that Braxton has, and wait and
Yeah,
Magic.
I don't want to animate it yet. That was my whole thing.
why not?
Slide that juicy fucker into the bag of holding and let's go.
Why don't we want to animate it yet?
Because what use is it to us?
traveling, teleporting with the zombies.
Well, then we don't have to
maybe
fucking
some
carry it.
customs issues. I mean, if we put it in the bag of holding, we don't have to carry it either.
It's a literal like pocket dimension.
Yeah,
Alright, let's do that then.
we can animate it later. It's just like there's a lot traveling with that thing. Is probably not going to be the greatest.
There's
There's a bit of a-
customs. They got the dogs that are going to be all over it, sniffing it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't need these guys' travel papers,
Yeah.
COVID passport. It's just all kinds of issues.
So there's a very wet, slurping noise as you're finally able to get him in, head first into the bag and sort of shake it until he falls most of the way in. But you now have the body of After.
Yeah, let's go. +1 body. Let's go. We did it.
Minus
guess you could
300
say-
social credit.
Could our drug druid attune to the body, please?
Yes, please.
And while they're celebrating over collecting a body, Luna, we're gonna swap to you for a
Oh
little bit.
yeah. I should've seen the
Yes.
body.
We got a corpse. Yay, team. Level up.
Corpse
So-
get.
Can I cast?
Y'all can go do your own thing. Have your fun. Get your pizza. Get your alcohol. Feed your cats. Go to the bathroom. We have some fun to do. So,
Hmm.
all right, Willie.
All right. So, after the extra hour of travel back, you would be able to get back to Mylar, and
Is this corpse embalmed? We don't know that. Never mind.
yeah, I'll get back to that when I think of an answer. Anyways,
So true.
sort of showing the people at the teleportations. Or are you wanting to go immediately, or are you wanting to stay in Mylar?
Wherever the fucking dragon court area is.
Okay.
I guess that
Dragon
that
Court,
town that's
this fucking guy.
there.
All right. Yeah. So you'd be able to go to the teleportation circle. basically give your ticket, and a minute later, poof, and you are now back in the town of the Wyvern Court.
Okay.
Can we take it out for a second so I can cast Gentle Repose on it?
As for a moment, time is paused for y'all. This is just going to be
Y'all are just
getting
frozen.
what's Luna's stuff, and then we'll come back.
Okay.
We have basically like gone back in time. This is a flashback to what I did in the time that y'all were just doing your thing. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to do. I just want to ditch them. No, I'm just kidding.
Alright.
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go back to the weapon shop and check on the guy and my dagger.
Okay.
For now.
So, as you are able to come in, Abe seems to be huddled over his workshop, and as he sees you, welcome back.
Good to see you. I came to
Didn't
see.
expect you so early already.
I came to see a friend. How are things?
Oh, you're too soft on me. Gigantic hand on your back. You make me a deck save.
I just fall. No, I'm just gonna take this one. I'm just gonna fall onto the ground.
Sorry. Anyways, how can I help you?
I just came to see you and see how things are going with the inscription.
Okay. Well, I'm not quite finished. It is a work in progress. He'll show, and there is a golden rune that is mostly completed, but it appears that he's having to chisel some into the blade to place the rest. I assume it'll probably be another 2 hours before this is finished. It's,
Okay.
Working with this material has been odd because I have to use a specific tool, but it will work as normal.
Okay. Sounds great. Then I'll be back soon. I just came
Fair
to see you.
enough. And he'll huddle over again. You'll see, waddling about the shop now, there is a tiny kobold carrying stuff from place to place. Kind of gives you a 3-clawed wave, just...
I'll give a little and then Lucas will pop out of my pocket and just go
immediately drops everything it's carrying. Hearing the loud clatter, it'll panic and pick it up and get her off again. But
so I'm gonna go back to that the place where we saw whatever the wyvern dude that flew us.
Yeah,
Recently.
up to the roost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
So, for the third time of the day, making your way up this mountain, just... Alright!
Here we go again.
And finally, able to bring yourself all the way up.
I will. This is where my fun starts. Okay. What time is it right now in the day for me?
Now it is about 4:30.
Still light out. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Stealth time. I will go try to see where. What was the wyvern rider's name that flew us?
Brad.
No, the other guy. Or was Brad the one that flew us recently?
You didn't catch the name of the person who flew you over most recently, but it was a half-elf woman.
Okay,
Or,
so
sorry,
that,
high
that
elf, not half-elf.
that lady. Okay, yeah, that lady. Wherever that lady was taking those prisoners, on their in the cage with the wyvern, wherever she was taking them. I don't really remember if you told us where, but
It
just
seems to be just over a hill.
then I'll go over there.
Okay. That was back down the mountain.
Oh god damn it! God damn it!
So, for the fourth time of the day, Luna... What did I come up here for again? Fuck!
Damn it.
And another 30 minutes later, you're able to haul yourself down the mountain. It is now 5.
Oh my god. So yeah, I'll go. Fuck. Excuse me. Jesus. I'll go back to there. To where she brought those prisoners.
Alright. So, going there, you would be able to see a large wooden platform. There appears to be several empty cages, but it appears the ones that were filled with prisoners have been moved. There's about 12 cages total, all still on top of this wooden platform.
I might as well ask anyway, but can I do an investigation to see if I can find out where they went, where those cages went, or is that just...
I would
Too
say
much.
this would be more of an insight, just like if you can piece it together in your head.
Yeah, just like put together my surroundings to see my...
Yeah,
where
or
they might...
take a guess.
Yeah. Insight! Go! 18.
Hey, okay.
Please work.
Um,
I just have it in my head, this is such a long shot.
Mhm.
For this to work, so I'm like, 18 might not work.
you would say that there are... Given that these are supposed to be like holding facilities and specifically specific to the wyverns, there are 3 mountains nearby that are mountains, aside from the one that has the roost on it. And likely, at least, there's going to be one of the holding facilities on one of them.
Oh, come on. Another mountain.
They're made to be defensible.
I've already climbed 2 today. Fuck. Can I give myself like +1 in like acrobatics or like athletics now?
No.
I'm kidding.
But, anyways.
No, and just for asking, you now have a point of exhaustion.
That is also from climbing the mountain. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, fuck.
Alright.
What the fuck to do? Okay, these 3 mountains are all taller than the mountain with the roost on it, right?
Correct. These would be a more substantial climb, and they don't seem to really have paths as much as they are a place that people are flown up to on wyverns.
My fucking god. Can I see what just what's around me right now?
Alright.
It's just gone so to shit.
There is the wooden platform you're standing on with about 12 the cages around you. A little bit of a hill behind you that seems to just kind of obstruct this a little bit. And a little further behind is just the main city. In terms of what's around you, it's sort of a wooded area, but this seems to be placed in a clearing. So there's about like 40 feet between the trees and the platform.
How far? We weren't given any ideas to where Piglet was.
Correct.
Am I... Alright. Real talk. Do you want me to be able to find where he is right now?
It is entirely possible.
Okay.
However, it will
all I
not be
needed to
easy.
hear. All I needed to hear.
You shook little bitch.
Ethan, this was the plan. This was the plan. I can't find his lawyer. I don't know fuck where. I just climbed a
You
mountain
never
and
said
gone
you
down
weren't going to look. You never said you looked for his lawyer.
You
I
fucking
was going
asked.
to.
That was the plan. That was the plan.
I was
is you were-
going to.
He can't do any. Why are you fucking trying to find? I walk away for 2 seconds. Why are you trying to
Yeah,
find
and you see our
Peter?
party leader walked
Piglet
away
doesn't
for
know
2 seconds
shit.
and we dug up a dead body, so you know what? Shit.
What the fuck?
Piglet doesn't know anything though.
I mean,
Well, good thing I haven't gone anywhere yet, huh?
You've gone up and down a mountain.
you fucking dickweed.
Okay. Question, Willie.
Yes.
Do you think it would be okay if I was able to talk in cat form?
I mean, what's the rule on that?
I don't know. It's like it's not in Dungeon Master's vault, so it's kind of like homebrew-ish. So I'm just asking to see if like, what's his opinion on it?
In general, since the way I'm running it is sort of like a wild shape-ish, I would say you would not be able to.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
would say you would have to transform, but since you have the shifting capability to shift parts, you could technically shift you to have the
My
human
mouth.
head on the cat body.
Just shift my mouth.
It's fun fact. There's a
Completely
whole lot more
unsettling.
that goes. There's a whole lot more that goes to doing or to speaking than just throat. So it would be the whole head.
Oh my god. Okay, this is character development.
Squatch gotta get.
It's only 4 o'clock.
Hey, just a moment.
Shitty DM.
Willie's got a bug on his screen.
Many porn pop-ups.
The Mega Ditty. So, who guessed Stinger?
Me, I did.
No, seriously, who guessed it?
Probably Braxton.
Your mic's muted, Andrew.
I'm gonna quickly message Paula and see if it was him.
Wait, no,
You
it's,
can also look at chat. You can also look at the Google Drive history.
it's missing a letter for it to be Stinger.
Well, Anonymous Hippo and Willie T is on the last letter, so I assume that that last one.
Sorry. There we go.
That last
Oh.
one is highlighted.
Was that not you, Andrew?
Well, it's not. It totally was me, guys. I did it.
No, it wasn't.
Let's see.
Well,
It
I don't know
not
if
me.
it was
So
X.
like the only person it could be is.
Yeah, it probably was.
For the sake of this not happening again, let's type our names next to our guesses.
Yeah, that and the fact that you're all anonymous users on my thing, so I can't even tell if it's or who's who by going through the history.
Oh, true.
Well, if it's none of us here, it had to be fucking Honky, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, which is hilarious.
Somebody
Can't be
must-
here for the campaign. Can't be here for the campaign, but
Yeah.
sits in anyway. And also still guesses the cryptex.
I just messaged him to ask if it was.
I want to know.
Am I able to go back to how far away is Wyvern Court from me?
The Wyvern Court is probably only like 5 minutes. It's basically just the town right behind you. Or do you mean the actual courtroom?
No, I want to go back to where we saw the lawyers.
Okay, that's going to be a bit longer. It's going to be about 15 minutes.
I'll do that.
Alrighty. You're
fine.
able to get to the line outside of the main court, and wait for a little bit. Before too long, you are picked up by a Wyvern Rider and carried in to where the lawyers are generally present.
Am I able to roll like insider perception to see if I can see this dude?
I mean, you could just open the door. You basically got
Oh, I
placed
thought I
right-
was already in there, and I thought I was in there, and I was just in a group of people, just a group of
no.
lawyers.
Effectively, just to move on some. Getting into the Wyvern Court, you are placed in a line outside it, and as people's time comes, they are picked up and brought in.
Okay. So yeah, I guess I'll just look around and see if I see the guy.
All right. So opening it up without much issue at all, you're able to see both your lawyer, who seems to be writing something off in the corner, and you're able to see a tiefling propped up on the wall. One of his horns is shattered. His leg is almost bending the wrong way, and he's leaning on a crutch. Hello!
Jesus fucking
Mandy
Christ!
Monroe, how may I help you?
What the fuck happened to this guy?
Well, see, it turns out I spoke a little too free in the courtroom. You know, calling people chumps and all that. And, they prefer if you're professional.
I would agree.
So, I was taught a valuable lesson.
I'm glad to hear that.
How can I help you?
Well, I'm seeing if you can help me, actually. Is there any way that I can get this guy, like, talk to him, like, one-on-one alone, nobody can hear us? Get him off the wall?
Well, there's the hearing rooms, but we're not supposed to go in there. So sure, fuck those guys.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
And he will start hobbling his way over.
I'll help him over. I'll help him over.
Alright. See, now I am a little confused why specifically you're helping me. Given a bit of bastard trying to keep you off my client's back, so I'm gonna assume you want something from me. What you got?
I just want to know what Peter's deal is. Like, we were talking to some people, and Peter here, he's, excuse me, a bit more complex than we realized. And since he's your client, I'm sure that you know more about him than we do. And I was just trying to see if, you know, you could just, like, kind of have us get to know him a little bit. I would ask him myself, but I'm assuming that's a very high mountain climb.
Yeah. Give me just a moment. He's gonna start moving around the room, lifting up paintings and stuff. Checking for bugs. Just a moment. And after he's done a thorough sweep. Alright. So, first things first, I have to have some confidentiality. So I can't tell you everything that's up. But
Obviously.
what I can tell you is he's a bastard to work with. That much I can tell you for sure.
I know where you're coming from on that one.
For example, the amount of times he's had something, well, I could say, so, this might help us out. Can you tell me who this person is so we can bring him in as a witness? He'll either say no, or I killed him. So, it's a little difficult to work with. Given when most of his family line is dead and burned, apparently, in a fire by a meteor in a town that had no name. Pretty sure he's just making fucking shit up. But
Yeah.
he's been as problematic as to me as he has been to you. However, he pays well. Otherwise, I would have dropped his ass already.
Well, I think you and I both know that this guy is not the most reliable. And
See, but here's the difference between you and me. I made sure he put the money in my hand already.
so what you're saying is that at this point you have no obligation to help him anymore.
He'll point to his leg. Depends if you ask the court.
Can you say that one more time? I didn't really like.
He'll point to his broken leg and to his shattered horn. Depends if you ask the court.
So, how are you able to tell me how much he paid you?
Confidentiality, pal. Sorry.
You tried. I tried. It's
Yeah.
alright.
Plus, if you were going to try to pay me off as much as I'd be willing to take it, it's not me you got to go through. Bunch of self-righteous pricks. Though, I suppose, also helps with them. Something that, let's see. I make you promise something. Hey, can I make you promise something?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I was typing something to you.
What the fuck? He's
I
talking
just imagine
directly
Luna's
to
eye. Luna just kind of glazes over.
I've always just imagined my face as just some big head-shaped white marble, and instead of my eyes glazing over, my whole face just has a shimmer to it.
Shoo-wee. Anyways,
Give me 1 second. I'm almost done with the sentence.
all right.
Wow. Don't talk.
It's all
Wait for it. Wait for it.
I spelled that wrong.
I've been playing really good music this whole session, by the way. It sounds so good. It's just chill fantasy music. It's perfect.
Yeah.
And somehow it's just went perfectly with it too.
Yeah, I try to play music sometimes, but I always get distracted because I'm yeah, this is a banger. And I'm wait, what did I miss? It's God, I just clarified that
it's just
Elvis Presley was related to fish.
it's just
Anyways.
music.
Alright. I suppose just let me know when you're ready.
I DM'd you.
Oh, my mic covers up exactly where my DMs are.
The new mic does sound good though.
Yeah, it sounds very good.
Agreed.
And I was actually able to do Abe's voice, and I hope y'all could hear it this time.
Yeah. Did you put it together backwards like Excalibur?
No, I very specifically was all right, how the fuck does this work?
That's funny.
Never let me live that down.
Fuck no, dude. Hell no. When I see you, I'm gonna make sure you're plugging in your controller correctly and shit.
I'll never get USBs right.
He plays with his
Yeah,
controller
I feel
upside
that.
down.
So I'm gonna look at him and be like, how good are you with connections? What kind of connections do you have?
Well, enough to keep people off my back most of the time. Why you ask?
I was just wondering if we can make some kind of deal. You're not necessarily directly helping us. Just more hindering Peter, I suppose. Because from what we've gathered, there's something strange going on. Some kind of magic of some sorts going on in the trial. Or he just has a very convenient case of amnesia where he doesn't remember anything. And quite frustrating. So, I was wondering if we can make some kind of deal where I could pay you something and you help us out a little bit. Not necessarily being oh yeah, Peter's wrong here, he did it. But more just kind of leading Peter towards admitting something.
Well,
And then in that time, I'll like pull out a fresh, neatly stacked pile of IOUs and slips of paper.
if we were to make a deal, first off, money in my hand up front, I've learned. Second off, if you were going to do that, I need protection of some sort.
What are you thinking?
Now, Piglet seems to have enough people to get knives in anybody. Hell, you don't think the third guy, the fucking gnome they let in, was actually supposed to be a lawyer, was you? Real guy got axed behind a shed. But, if you can manage to get me some reliable protection, and keep him from chasing me down, I might be able to give you something. But, money up front and protection.
Well, my money here is these. I don't exactly have money on me right now. However, I can provide you protection.
Slide the IOUs back. As much as I'd like to accept that, first off, this trial isn't going to be over right away. Your lawyer, Jerry Magnus. Much as I've rag on him, good guy. But he takes trials slow, acquires evidence, moves forwards a little at a time. I assume we're going to have one or two more meetings before this is all over with, not including this next one. Plus, I don't like the spark behind Piglet's eyes. I feel like he's planning something different. But, if we have time, if you can get me money, and that, then I'll bust you out of here. Or bust you out of the situation. However, I need a way to get away from the court and Piglet. So somebody pretty high up. Or just befriend somebody in the court who you can ask a favor so they can throw a blind spot for me.
How much money would you want for you to do this?
1,500.
I'm
Yeah,
frozen. I'm frozen in time right now. I'm thinking of a response, but in reality, it's like immediately
Yeah.
rebuttal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh fuck. 1,000 gold.
What did I
euros
win?
deal.
Well. Yeah, fuck it. You got it, you bastard. Anyways, just a moment. I'll tell you what you get in a second.
Ah.
Alright.
I'll accept that, but you get me transportation too.
Transportation to where?
Kirk and Sultan, they're just falling apart. Can't go there. Get me to Yenya. That's all I ask. It's not that far from here.
Hold on, gotta look at the map. I don't see where that is.
The fuck is he getting us into?
What was the town again?
The country is Yenya.
Country. Yongguo, as you say? Or no, Yenya.
Yenya.
Okay, I see. The big purple one.
Yush.
Okay, I can do that. 1,000 gold and get you to that country. You got yourself a deal.
The fuck are we
Though
getting?
obviously, let's be honest here, that's gonna happen after the trial. So you have to take my word that I'll get you there after, okay?
It doesn't happen a day later. It happens the day of the trial after it's finished. Capiche? Because otherwise I'm getting axed by Piglet.
Capiche.
And Well, I'd shake on it, but I feel like you have an aversion to that.
I've had some experiences in the past where it's not going so well, but I think I can make an exception. And I put out my hand.
Alright. Handshake. Well,
Just made a deal with Satan. Don't mind me.
Satan just got like the Boston beat down though, so he's understandably in dire straits. And after that, he'll nod and hobble out and go back to his business.
Okay.
So what the actual fuck did you just get us into?
I have a plan. Don't worry. And you're not here. You don't know.
I'm pretty well aware. Can't pretend like that. Like, hey, by the way, we got to go to this fucking place, like, way far away, like, today.
I mean, hey. Even if I don't give him money, it's not like anything's changed.
God.
And also, you have no fucking clue where you are when you are in the Wyvern Court still.
Yeah, that's very fucking true. That's very true. Never mind. That's very true.
Okay. I'm gonna regret this. Fuck my life. When I was on that mountain, did I see anybody up there?
There were other Wyvern riders who seemed to be setting their mounts there and just in general preparing for duties for the day.
Willie, it's round 3. I'm thinking of like anything that I can do to help this guy out. I'm going back up the fucking mountain again. I assume that Brad is not there.
At this point, he likely would not be. He would probably be back on duty.
Okay. The Wyvern Rider lady, is she there?
Are you heading up now?
I already assumed I was up there.
All right, I wasn't sure, but
My
yes.
bad. That's my
After
bad.
another long climb, a couple of the Wyvern Riders are looking at you with a little bit of respect. Yes, you would be able to find her on one of the floor cages, seemingly practicing with a fighting dummy.
Okay, I'm gonna approach the lady and be like, "Hey," just kind of like get her attention.
Yes?
Hi, you flew us on your Wyvern to what was it, Hurst? I think that was it.
You were teleported to Mylar. It was she had to confirm that you went there, basically.
Okay. So you saw us in Turst earlier today.
Yes.
And I am in a bit of a situation, and I need some help. So I was wondering if I could help you out, and possibly ask a favor of you.
Is this something that would be better covered by the Witness Protection Program?
That's good, but no. No, an acquaintance of
All right,
mine.
because that's also the Wyvern Riders, so I guess that would be us too. Anyways, what do you need?
So I was wondering if I could help you out in any way, anything that you may need, and perhaps in exchange that you could give somebody that I know a ride.
Squints her eyes.
And
A
look, I
little
know
shady,
it
but-
sounds shady, sounds fishy, I know. But as some of the Wyvern Court may know, yourself included perhaps, I'm in a bit of a situation myself, and I can really take anything I can get right now.
I'm not flying any of the actual, First off, I'm not flying Piglet, am I?
No.
Okay.
Real weirdo, am I right?
He tried several things upon arriving at the city, not the least of which setting up a child slavery institute. But, anyways, well, normally this would be an absolute no, and I'd probably report you. I got some shit on my plate. If you can get you and your comrades together and help me hunt down, one of the big other court cases that's going to be going down before too long, then you have yourself a deal.
Alright, so who do I gotta find?
We're going to be going after, takes out a piece of paper, the son of the late Sultan of the Kirkanet. And that is where we're going to end the session for today.
Oh, Jesus
Interesting.
Christ.
Damn. All right.
Holy fuck.
All right. Yeah. I was very excited for this session and had time to scheme. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, Willie. How... God. I don't even know what to say, man. Like, I was sitting here talking to Heathen beforehand. I was like, it's a 50-50 shot if fucking Willie expects us to go back early and you'd have planned it, or you just make something up.
I told you, dude. I fucking told you.
And I was like, I don't know, maybe. Probably he'll expect that. I don't know.
I had a basis of where to go, regardless of which way you went.
Or like what options we had, essentially.
Yeah. Like, I effectively had 2 weeks to plan, and I had like 3 nights of solid inspiration, so I went and wrote like the next 3 sessions ahead. So,
Oh, hell yeah.
Dang.
Wow. That's fucking nuts.
Dude, I wasted
What?
so much time climbing a fucking mountain.
Yeah, you did.
God!
We got a corpse in a bag.
Hey, but
Like,
at least now.
in total, let's see, because you got there at 4. You climbed up and down the mountain the first time. That was an hour. Went for a little bit, up and down the mountain a second time. Oh, wait, no, you went up and down, which brought it to 5. Then you went to the court and back, which was 30 minutes. And now you've gone up there, which means it's now 6, which is the same time as it is for everyone else. So you have spent an hour and a half climbing a mountain.
Jesus Christ, man.
Which... Yes.